How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and this video is going to be me telling you guys the best way to get a good team in NHL 25. I think it's harder than last year in theory of, the high end cards, but there is obviously ways to get a solid team. You guys leave a like, subscribe if you have not already, and we'll top of the video right now. Now, EA has made HUT, very different this year, and I don't know if it's for the better. I'd say it's probably not, but there are still ways you can definitely get a good team. Now, right away, you can probably be saying, Henreek, how do you have 1.7 million? So I did spend money on the game. I did. And a decent amount. So, yes, Gretzky, McDavid, obviously, that's pretty crazy, right? But these HUT Champs cards, very attainable. You know what I mean? I know not everybody can do it. Not everybody's, a great player. Or, even, it's not, I don't mean to say that in a bad way. But more so the fact that 10 wins can be tough. It really can be. The game's very frustrating. But say these two cards, for example, these are 84, 85 overalls for 10 wins. If you go 10 and 10, you're getting a card that's easily making your team. If you're trying to, get a solid team here, Marlowe easily fits your team. The same thing for Danny Heatley. These are just solid cards. That's just the reality. They are really solid cards. Mike Green, I use him as well in my third pair. These are just solid cards. That's just the truth about it. But how do you get cards like the X Factor Nylander? Obviously Eichel. I'm going to tell you guys kind of the best ways to do all this, all right? Something I definitely got to say that you guys need to really pay attention to are the weekly objectives here. Especially if your team is not that great, right? You're just trying to... Every single Tuesday, guys, they give out a free card here. You just got to work through the objectives. You get an XP token usually as well every week, which you can work on those XP cards from the XP path. So those 80 overalls, like the Drysdale, the Line A. You can start powering those guys up. You'll end up with an 85 overall XP card. That'll definitely fit your team as well. Random 77, 2K, a random 79, a random 77, 1K, a random 79, a random base Bruins item, and you do all that and you end up with an 84 overall. So every single week since the game's come out, I'm pretty sure they have given at least an 84 overall. So I know that Jonathan Drouin they had, Brandon Carlo, of course, Will Cooley they had. I forget the other one that they gave away, but they've been giving out these 84s every week. I'm sure probably soon they'll be giving out 85s, but they're bound, unfortunately. That's the only thing that kind of sucks. Definitely, you want to do the game breakers. Definitely do the game breaker objectives. I haven't really been doing them, so I'm kind of a hypocrite a little bit, but definitely want to do the game breakers, the team of the week ones as well. So basically, I would recommend when it comes to the game breakers, for sure, when you get enough collectibles, especially now, if again your team is not in the highest status right now, I would definitely recommend doing the bound set for the 85 overall. You're guaranteeing yourself a solid card for your team. I feel like it'd be really no reason not to do that. It's definitely worth it. You get a solid card for your team. And again, it doesn't take that long to do these things. How do you get these done? You might be wondering. Breaker ones, you have to score goals with game breaker cards. So you can get any game breaker card, for example. You could just get 80 overalls, and it won't cost you much. So the best way to do those objectives, always for me, I always recommend squad battles, guys. I do. You just put it on rookie. Get there, put it on rookie. Boom, 4 minutes. Take your shots. Get your goals. It's quite simple once you do it on rookie. I'm sorry. It really is. And that's definitely a quick, efficient way to do all objectives, really. For the comp objectives as well, those objectives are really worth it. You get 40,000 coins for completing all of it. Plus, you do actually get packs from it, which, they're not amazing packs, but they do have value. And there's always that slim chance you get something. Even if you get a couple 80s, that's 40K. So... that's definitely worth it. You have to put it on semi-pro for that, though. Keep that in mind as well. Definitely recommend that. You would definitely, for the XP path, you want to make sure that you are doing your weekly objectives because that can give you so much XP. And that's something that you guys need to keep in mind as well. If you guys are feeling like, wow, I'm not going to get Eichel, keep doing the XP weekly objectives. You get a lot of XP from that. Also, another way to get a ton of XP, though, is Superstar Squad Battle 4 minutes. You actually get more points, more XP from that than any other way in the game. More than HUT Champs, more than D1 HUT Rivals, you get more XP from winning Squad Battle games on Superstar. So keep that in mind as well. And then, of course, the objectives for the events. So something you have to keep in mind as well, you don't get enough collectibles required to fully max out an MSP until the actual Friday, guys. Unfortunately, that's the sad reality. Like the 2 weeks, basically. So you can get it on week 1, but then once the week 2 comes out, if you completed all objectives from week 1 and week 2, then you can fully make one of the MSP cards. So that's the only unfortunate thing. Obviously, you get collectibles from wild cards as well and moments. So that's another way to complete all of them. And for moments, guys, I mean, there's no reason, if you have not already, to get that hat-trick card. This is the Couture, the Leonard, the Weber. Do that. They go up to 84 overall, and it looks like they're going to upgrade every month. So you definitely want to get that card, the Couture, the Weber. Any questions about that, let me know. Definitely just want to really work on these objectives. I mean, these moments, really. Because think about it, guys. The hologram moments, you get icons, right? So using those icons, that's how you can make Gretzky eventually. So vintage, you want that. Bang, vintage. So and then you have also the modern. So if you want to work on trying to get like Niedermeyer or something like that, it's definitely worth it. These are ways that you could just easily help your team out so much. And yeah, these aren't worth it. It's just like arenas and stuff. It doesn't really do too much for you. But definitely want to do the X Factor moments as well if you have not already. That is how you can start working your way towards getting, one of those X Factor captains. You actually get only one, unfortunately, from here. But, it's still better than nothing. And definitely make sure you take advantage of the wild card every week because you get icons. You get X Factors sometimes as well. Definitely, I still feel like they're not giving us enough, but those are just some of the ways that I do it. Team of the week, I mean, you might as well do it as well. When it comes to the Team of the Week sets, though, what I would recommend doing with your collectibles probably is going to be, I would say probably, let's just say you want to obviously get Natchez. That card's unbelievable. I don't know if the Stars of the Month cards are worth it. I think you'd be better off just saving your coins and buying them. Makar is not worth it, by the way. But I think this Natchez card's pretty gross from what I can tell. Seems like people really like using him. So I think that would be a pretty decent idea. How many I don't have any 83 Team of the Weeks. Yeah, that's tough. Do I have any collectibles? I must, right? I have 10. Okay, so there you go. I can make an 83. So yeah, there you go. I might make Natchez. I'm not sure, but we'll see on that one. But again, guys, I mean, that's another way to get some solid cards. Natchez is obviously one of the better cards out right now. One thing, guys, that you might not realize and you might not notice, if you go to the exchange sets, guys, you go to player sets. I was doing this for a while. It's kind of mind-numbing, but if you guys didn't know, if you want to make icons and X Factors, so for X Factors, you need 75 plus cards. For icons, you need 76 plus cards to make like the icon choice packs, right? So, for example, if you guys, essentially these cards have no value, right? Like I'm gonna basically say that essentially 70 pluses have no value. So you might as well put all your 70 pluses into this to get 72 to 73, right? And then you do this set, you trade in all your 72s, you're getting 74, 75. Every 75 that you do get from that, W, because you can use those for X Factors. And then, say, hey, you know what? 74s. I have only 74s now. No use for them. Bang. You can get this. And then, boom, you get 76s or 77s, and you can use those for the icons to try to work towards making hologram cards. So that's something that I did. I mean, yeah, you're not going to get like a ton of cards, but, any little bit. I mean, there's no reason to have 60 overalls. They don't do anything for you. You know what I mean? There's no reason to have 70s. There's no value to them. There really isn't, besides putting them into these sets. It's just a way to help you guys out with your icons and X Factors. Next up is always working the market, guys. A huge way to make coins. I mean, it is a very, very simple way. Not simple, but time-consuming way, I should say. So, for example, guys, 81 overalls, guys. So, 81 overalls, let's see what they're going for right now. They've been kind of varying recently, so yeah, they're dropping a little bit, it looks like. The market's it's coming down a little bit, which is good. It's been a little bit too high for a little bit too long. So yeah, 81s, they're definitely coming down a bit here. As that's probably a good thing realistically. I mean, it was a little bit ridiculous. All right, so it looks like they're going for around maybe a little bit more than 15K. Maybe we're pushing 16, let's say. Yeah, or maybe we're pushing more towards 16K. So, for example, guys, right now, you just want to keep spamming the refresh button, hoping that a card goes up for less or 16K or less. Because, guys, if you can get cards like, bang, like a 10K card pops up, boom, profit. Resell for 17, bang, easy profit. And you can just keep doing this. I would say the best time to obviously do this is when, like, you know, content comes out, or when people are opening packs, like when the competitive objectives come out, you know, those people start opening packs. Also when, like, Friday hits, a new event, because people are spending money and opening packs. That's definitely a huge way to try to get steals, because the market then is getting a lot of cards added to it at the same time, because everyone's trying to, you know, sell their cards they just pulled. So that's definitely something that I recommend. Again, like I said, this takes a while. We gotta just keep refreshing it. Like I said, it can get time consuming, but you're gonna get steals. You're gonna get the luck eventually. You gotta be quick as well, guys. You gotta be really quick with it. You can obviously do other ways as well to work the market. Like you could put like a higher range, for example. So like if you want to, you could like go 81 to, like, I mean, you know, you go 99, 98, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, because then any card will pop up and you can steal it, you know, right? Like you get an 82 that goes up for 14K, then, you know, you can get a quick steal for it. So there you go, 10K, William Karlsson, that's a steal. That's an absolute steal, and I didn't get it. But my point is, guys, there's going to be cards that pop up, and then once you got to be really quick with it. I kind of hesitated, so that's why I didn't get it. But it's a very competitive thing. People are obviously doing this clearly, as they got that card instantly. But 10,000 coins for that card, that's a huge steal. You would have easily profited like 6K. So I mean, it's just like I said, just trying to just remain patient and being quick, though. Being quick when you actually have the opportunity to steal the card, because if you do, you can end up, you know, making a lot of coins. So if you have any questions when it comes to working the market, getting a better team, please comment down below. Hopefully some of these things helped you guys out. I know a lot of it's just kind of like, hey, you know, play the game, but not everybody knows, you know, the exact, you know, formula of what you have to do when it comes to actually earning coins. And when it comes to coins, guys, as well, I mean, I would just simply 15K. Like, that's not bad. That's not bad. Like, that's actually not that's a pretty good card to get for, because I feel like Thompson probably goes for a little bit more than that as well. Like, because he's actually a decent goalie. So, I mean, I know, I'm just recording, and I'm getting steals. Maybe I want to start working the market. It's kind of fun, low-key. But, so you got, let's see, where's he at now? Let's see, how much is he going for? Logan Thompson. So, I bought him for, what, 15K? He's going for, like, 19. So, I mean, like, it might not seem like a lot, but I can easily sell them for 18. And I know it's a couple coin profit, but a couple thousand coin profit, but it is profit at the end of the day, right? Like, I'm going to make coins on it. So, yeah, I mean, definitely no reason not to do this. It is definitely a way to make coins. All right, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, please make sure you leave a like. Subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and you get 3 E's. And, of course, I'll see you guys all in the next video.